look like we feel, and that's like $1,000,000. Okay. What's that new album? We gonna play that drip mixtape? What we gonna play? Nah, fuck that drip mixtape. Yeah, fuck that nigga. Kevin Gates talking about pushing. Start off with Young
We
Boy.
welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now, Dion Lewis to return. And he'll wind up
Grip his ass up.
shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee.
Let's get it.
They'll start at the 21-yard line.
Oh, this nigga coming out very disrespectful. Brighter.
A first down throw for Mariota. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Mariota now.
Got him.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
This is taken at the 15.
Oh, couldn't even turn his phone a whole ass.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
See if he's about that line. Damn it, hit that juke faster.
To about the 30.
Dude,
Only
he
a
stop-
yard
he
on the
stop.
keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now this time he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into
Hell,
an
man,
ill-advised
this
throw
stay
into their
still.
zone.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And able to find Dorsett. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Raider first down, 17 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Oh, let's go.
And nothing but daylight ahead.
You gonna like that one, James?
And all the way in.
You gonna like that one, James?
Oakland. It's their quarterback. 56 yards.
James ain't even there, though.
And the Raiders have taken the early
Oh, you do see it?
Well, plays like that make the O coordinator look like a genius. But I don't
Made him
think
look
he
foolish, though.
saw
I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna cut, though.
No,
And I missed the
so
kick.
either.
I was
Well,
gonna
they all
cut,
worked
though.
out perfectly. They caught them in the right defense, guys dropping off into coverage, their eyes averted somewhere else, and guess what? He filled the void with his legs.
The
Man, I don't know
kickoff
why I
unit is
didn't
out
move
on the
that
field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. They go play action. Mariota.
Yeah, you should probably
They'll
come
roll
this
him
way.
out right. Uncorks one for Davis. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Fielded just inside the 20. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And
hopefully the nigga I was playing with earlier online there. Nigga ain't even around, I was playing. that jump.
Titan football. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Mariota now on 2nd down. Rolling to his left.
Really
Smith catches left side. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Let's go. One.
Now a play fake here on first down. Uncorks one for Davis. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it's 3rd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body.
I just started on first.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to air it. This is caught inside the 15. A gain of 39 that time.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven
bro, you
back
gonna
here,
still send me
losing
invite?
yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin.
That's why I was wondering why you didn't accept the invite. That shit ain't snow. I didn't even want to get his bitch ass.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. to him running left. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Balaj. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
And they might think about going for it here, but it's still just the second quarter. Take the 3 points, tell the defense you believe in them, and let them get the ball back for you.
And this one is right through. And that will make our score 9-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here's Mariota. Going underneath for Lewis. And he'll be brought down behind the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On 3rd down, Mariota escaping the pressure right. Carrying it out deep for Smith. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You said McDonald's last time.
They'll start on the ground with Balaj. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an
It
elite
don't matter. I'll make it
linebacker.
up.
What that means is
Get
his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Here's Drew Kaiser now. as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And the Titans getting set to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He will find Davis on the left side complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. This is Lewis, and he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Right back to him on first down. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now they'll run with Lewis. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Well,
Picked off at the 24. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll go option to the short side, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And his kick is indeed good, and that will bump up the lead again to 12-0. I got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control.
And the Raiders have got him.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Flushed out right. He gets it to Humphries.
No, I gotta do
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Hey, you got three.
Mariota on first down. And his throw here's incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Watch 81.
On 2nd down, Mariota
Oh,
again.
that's
And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Mariota to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Mariota now 9 of 17 through the year. Not a great percentage, but it is 1st and 10. Mariota again. He couldn't quite hold it. Got
Yeah, hold on.
hit.
Sorry, let me pause the game. She left. Some cookies in here that they made. You want one? The B made?
Incomplete.
Yeah.
Can I get one to butter?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
That's to his running back, complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So out come the Raiders. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Balaj. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. So we've reached, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. J.J. Nelson now to return. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the interception here, Mariota flush to his right. Pass incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Play action now. Mariota escaping the pressure right. And his pass incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
How was it?
Really good.
Was this the barbecue or?
No, you're coming with me for the barbecue. What?
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding. No, I don't know if I'm going to go to the barbecue because it's the same day as Carla's bachelorette.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
But I'm that 2 people that I'm going to get.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Learn things.
They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And he lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on fourth down, a change of possession anyway.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it.
That's just
Ball
the
goes
beginning.
over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second down, here's an option right. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
They'll go option to the short side. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
This was like days my cousins were doing that when they were younger, but they were on the top of the stairs in the second story, and all I kept hearing was, "It's okay, it's gonna be okay if you do it right. Nothing will happen." Are you sure? Because I'm scared. That was the conversation I'm hearing. So I was like, what the fuck?
A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Little brother, I was telling him to jump off the stairs.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue, line it.
I was like, what the fuck? My auntie whooped them both. Like, uno por pendejo.
Now back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a gain, hard to argue against calling it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And now the rookie's free. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
That was cute. That was cute. That was cute.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. In for the score. And the Raiders add on to their lead. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game.
What the fuck was I looking at?
Mentally, you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Slipping. Thought the arrow was going the other way.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here's Lewis.
Ooh,
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out come the Titans now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my
This
offense
is the
right
last
here?
day that
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Poor
I was
punter.
excited too.
It wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A first down throw for Mariota. Going deep here for Taylor. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing again. Mariota on second and 10. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
That's when all the dangerous, I'm about to kill myself almost. Daddy gonna beat me. I know. We don't never like close the door.
After the incomplete pass here now is second and 10. On play action, they'll throw. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it.
The Raiders on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll go option to the short side. He may try and run for this. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, that'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Now, a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
He'll get it up the middle, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Third time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Give me everything, I swear to God I need it.
25-3. I don't even know why he kicked that field goal. He looking desperate. 3.
Just fielded a few yards into the end zone.
You alright? Ooh, that's so cold.
And they might be backing up a bit here.
You don't do that. He said you try to do that. See him.
This is going to put him back when you get out of a great field.
You been taking down plays and shit? I'm turning this shit off. Wait, I'm gonna whoop your ass, man. I don't even know what the fuck that was. Do it again, see what happens. Come!
The 10 to the 12. It was Maurice Hurst.
They tried to quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I breathe in the back of my head.
Did a quick little braid.
It was like my first time trying that. I think it failed.
Again, it's Lewis. And he'll be taken
On blood.
at the 18. It's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a
I
yard.
don't know, you talking to me?
I think we can safely say that those types of
What do you
plays are the
say?
backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be weekend, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Titans on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They run. This is Lewis. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And I'm not gonna snatch your chain, I'm gonna take it off politely. So and I'll go back to sell it. It's not damaged, not even slightly. Raise around killers. That's how cut. Find out where it stay. Don't shoot off up. Laying they boots to your legs like us. Whoever walk outside first, drop something. Lift that chop up. Go nuts.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run it now. Out we go.
Oh my god, I heard, man. Why don't you just get away from him, man? What can I do? Damn.
He needed 2.
Go in your room and close the door.
Back to the line of
Keep on
scrimmage.
complaining about
Boy,
it.
possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Wayne.
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
One block.
Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Don't even know the savage he raised, nigga. Hey, 200K get you took off the planet today, nigga. Hey, these hoes, I don't feel them.
drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw here. That is caught. 7. And he will be brought down at the 6-yard line. That is first catch so far. They've
Definitely.
the wraps, but he's got a first down there. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard
Oh my God.
line.
Still
And he'll be brought down
That's
this
what we
time
get.
at the 5-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Being chased down left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you want 2. You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. It's their quarterback taking it in. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans offense now working their way back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down. Turn it over. Turn it 6 points over. And a recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up the bargain. So now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
We do a show in the video in the radius.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Mariota now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Mariota now. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. They'll run it now.
Oh, missing it? There we go.
He'll go down, but not before
back,
getting
man.
this inside the 30. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They go play action here on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 36. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that
All
would
day,
be
every day.
accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Yeah, this is welcome. This is hella welcoming.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he's on to punt for Oakland. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. Missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll start the drive on the ground with Lewis. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They try again with Lewis. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 3rd down, it's Lewis, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken in at the 11. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going deep for, and that's caught inside the 30. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
It's right there. Got him.
So now then, the big play has him all
Got him.
inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special.
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't doesn't usually
So
compute.
Big Macs for everybody. Big Macs for everybody.
Get that done.
Are we gonna order chill?
One more in the victory column. Oh,
Which one did we order last time? Was the welcome?
So for Oakland, they remain one of the
I'm
hottest
gonna order all
teams
day. I
out
was
there.
thinking about hella different ways, but
6-1. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver
that's why I'm about to
Broncos.
see that box and see
Meanwhile,
what
for
they get, right?
Tennessee,
I
they
still
get
got.
to 2-5
Oh,
now
this
with the loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the
After the
Colts.
box?
Well, I got.
For Charles Davis and our
Remember, I got the house
I was
broken down
giving
with
you
it.
my money back.
on EA Sports.
But yeah, it was what was I saying? I just had a remember I had a good deal because they had 50% off for
Oh
the.
yeah.
So that's what I got for the broken down with. Plus the box. But other than that, nope. Since we ordered that day, I ain't shit. I ain't get shit. I ain't get shit. I ain't get shit. Yeah, it feels good, cousin. Yeah, it feels good, cousin. There go my boy. My boy Joe. I just beat a nigga ass up in there, man. I'm back, baby. I'm back now. I gotta beat a nigga ass in the Apex. Bow, 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 bow. I got a demanding baby over here. Hold on, let me put on your mukam and put the baby. You watch it right there, okay? You only watch it one time, okay? You watch one time. That's it, one time, okay? That's it, one time. One time. One time, okay? One time. Just one time.
I'll take one time for a nigga to get.
I see what's happening, yeah. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. Don't even know how you feel.
Just one time.
It's adorable. Well, it's nice to see that humans never change. Rise, let's begin. Yes, it's really me, it's Maui President. I know it's a lot to hand.
Yeah, that's what I got. I mean, if you want to, you could do that.
Should I do that and do the thing?
You can't
I
do
can't
both,
do both in one
but
day,
yeah,
right?
but
I
you
can
might.
do-
That's for
I
next
can do
time.
it, yeah. Okay.
That's like the same thing that I got because I got a $50 off too though, but you got to spend $75. This is $100 off. I mean 75 off $100.
When you were waddling yay high in the sky, when the nights got cold, who stole you fire from down below? Just looking at him, yo. Oh, also I lasso the sun. Come up to stretch your days and bring
Who wants to watch Troll? Touch it.
also I ha.
Every single time. He got this feeling. I'm trying to tell you. He got
This
this
song
feeling.
came on. Where
He
was
got
I?
this feeling.
This song came on.
He
I
got
was
this
like, oh my
feeling.
god. Oh, at the workshop.
Inside my bones, it goes electric, baby, when I turn it on. Off in my city, off in my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in my home. I got that sunshine in my pocket.
Is that beat?
Your
Not
sweat
something.
has
What's a t-shirt?
your sweats haven't even shipped yet. What you said?
I thought these were the sweats. I was like, oh, she definitely got me some nut hugger this time. That was my own joke. My own joke.
No. Like.